Hi friends, it's me, Shelly again. Last night I saw the Broadway play Time Stands Still. If you look closely, you can see Alicia Silverstone's signature, and that's Laura Linney's. The boys didn't come out, but it was okay. So we student rushed for tickets. Got there around 8:30. It was very cold, so we bundled up, had blankets. There was no one there at 8:30, but we figured it was because of the cold, because it was very cold out, and people didn't get there till 9:50. So we were there first, and like whatever, we got the first tickets. I go first. I got 2 tickets. My friend went second. He got one. And then the person behind us wanted to get 2 for the night show, and they're like, we only have 1 left. We're like, whoa, they only sell 4, because we had gotten 3 and they had 1. So we're like, oh, wow. And then for the matinee, they only sell 4 too. So if you really want tickets, you need to get there relatively early. I would say probably around 9 o'clock, but still, you never know what time people are going to go out there. You're going to want to get there pretty early. So that's the student rush experience there. So then, when we got there, first of all, we got there that night. The theater is beautiful. This old guy told us while we were student rushing that it used to be the most rundown theater, and they totally redid it, and it's very nice. It's a very nice theater. And our seats were pretty good. They were like, the balcony set up, it goes A, A, B, B. We were B, B on the sides, but because it's on the sides, there's no A, A. Kind of confusing. So we were like front row on the sides, right on the aisle, 2 aisle seats, and then on the other side, the 2 aisle seats. Those are the student rush tickets. It's like, I guess they put us there because there's a bar, kind of, but it barely cuts out your view at all. But yeah, so good seats. We met a very nice usher there. Because he was standing right in front of us, and we talked to him a lot. And so it was a good experience. Like, it was nice. A lot of old people at the show. We're like, again, when we saw Present Laughter, there was all old people. We're like, why do we keep going to shows with all old people? But really, the play did not cater to old people, so we were kind of like, why? Okay, so the set, oh my god. The set is beautiful. I think I like it more than Present Laughter's set, because this set, it's like a New York City apartment. It's just like their house, like the kitchen, the bedroom, the family room, kind of like loft style. And the most amazing part was that, like, they had a sink because there was a kitchen. It actually worked. Like, there was running water on stage. We were amazed. We're like, what? And then they brought a TV on stage, and the TV actually worked. And then at one point it started raining behind the windows. It was like actual rain, and we were like, wow. So that was the set was awesome. I loved it. In the story, so Laura Linney is a photographer. Brian D.R.C. James is a journalist. And they both, like, they're not married. They've just been dating for a long time, like 8 years. And they just travel the world following different wars, taking pictures. He writes stories. And what happens is he comes home earlier than her because he freaked out. He has post-traumatic stress disorder. So he's not stable, keeps having flashbacks. And she she gets caught up in a roadside bomb. And so she almost dies. Like, she was in a coma for 2 weeks. Her whole face is scarred, her body's scarred. She's got a big leg brace on and an arm brace, and she used those injuries very well. Like, she kept her limp going. She didn't forget that she was supposed to be injured, which was awesome. I was like just waiting for her to mess up and just start walking regularly. But yeah, she did really well with that. And then, so she comes home. They're trying to get, like, back to normal, which is really hard because they've been through all this stress and tragedy and whatnot. So, but their friend, played by Eric, he is like their editor too, and he really wants to come see them because he wants to make sure she's okay, make sure they're doing okay. And he has a new girlfriend, Alicia Silverstone. So they come over. I didn't really care for the David character. I mean, he was just kind of there. I don't know, not that great. Alicia Silverstone played just a ditzy girl, young girl, kind of stupid at points. I love her. I think she's hilarious. I think she's good. But, like, she played the same part she always plays. It wasn't, like, anything amazing. So it just kind of, like, follows Laura Linney character, Sarah, her recovery, and Brian D.R.C. James and their relationship. It's very turbulent. There's a lot of little things that happened, and it's kind of, there's some really intense moments, some really funny moments too, really funny at points. Yeah, overall, I don't want to tell you guys too much because there's a lot of little things that happen, but Laura Linney was my favorite in the show. She was amazing. Besides her, like, the acting was, like, Brian D.R.C. James was good. I'm kind of sad I saw Shrek because I guess he just really used, like, he just kind of sounds like Shrek sometimes, and I'm like, oh, that kind of just ruined it. So I kind of wish I never saw that show, but he was good. He wasn't like he had some points where he had to be really intense and flip out because he's so stressed. And he did really well at that. Overall, like, there's some points of the show where I thought it was kind of like preachy with like ethics and whatnot. But really, overall, I loved the show. I thought it was great. One of the best plays I've seen. Very modern, which I liked. And it totally caters to I would probably wouldn't say teens so much. Probably like, I don't know, adults. Yeah, really good show. I really liked it. Yeah, I think so. I'm going home this weekend, but I think I'm going to see Jersey Boys this week, which I've already seen, but I'll review it again. And I'll try to, if my roommates aren't here, because I don't like to do this when my roommates are here, I'll try to throw in another one, maybe Hair, because I do love Hair, and I'm dying to talk about it and tell you guys about it. But yeah, I'll keep in touch. Keep watching. Bye, thanks.